Well, good morning, volleyball fans, and thank you for tuning in to this live streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with Rogue Community College. Thank you to our local sponsors who make these live athletic streams possible. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans like yourself to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. I am Boomer Marshall alongside David Alvarez. Joe Brett is our executive producer back in the studio. We are coming to you live from the courthouse in Medford, Oregon, as the visiting Raccoons of Southwestern Oregon Community College are taking on your home team, Rogue Community College, in this NWAC Conference Volleyball matchup. Coverage today is brought to you by Table Rock Sports, Oregon's leading provider of live high school athletic streams and college streams through our Lithia Superstore Game Center at TableRockSports.net. Welcome to everyone watching this morning. Once again, the man, the myth, the legend, Joe Brett, is our EP, executive producer. Thank you, Joe Brett, for all that you do. Table Rock Sports invites you to hit that subscribe button below. And a big thank you to the 4,700 plus fans who have already done so. We're going to take a quick break. When we return, it'll be the Abby's Pizza pregame show, where we'll preview to this morning's primetime matchup between the Lady Raccoons and your Osprey of Rogue Community College. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. You're watching TableRockSports.net. Welcome back live. It's the Abby's Pizza pregame show. I'm Boomer Marshall alongside David Alvarez. Joe Brett, our executive producer, is back in studio. The Table Rock Sports Game Center, the Lithia Superstore Game Center, that is. And a very good morning and welcome in, and thanks for joining us. The top team here in the NWAC, the Rogue Community College Osprey. The last time we saw him here on Table Rock Sports, able to overcome a 2-1 deficit against Lynn Benton, the perennial power in the conference, and able to get a huge win here on their home floor at the courthouse. Now they're going to take on their co-host, I guess you could call it, or counterpart, cohort, whatever you'd like to call them, as Southwestern Oregon Community College. The Raccoons are just on the coast in Coos Bay, so a close competitor. But not that close, right? Close, but not that close. It's like about 120 miles as the crow flies, but 3.5-hour drive. So, and a tough drive at that. You know, all the drives to the coast are very difficult. So, RCC, I believe, are winners of 10 straight, 15-4 overall, and have been on a roll, including that win against Lynn Benton last Saturday. Also, they just come off of an impressive sweep at Umpqua Community College in Roseburg on Wednesday. So RCC cooking with gas under Coach Nelson and looking to just add on to their streak here as they're led by setter, the straw that stirs the drink, Shayla Lacamiento, defensive specialist, Perseus Rosas Suinishi, and girls swinging on the outside as Olivia Stubenrock, Julia Brem, and then the girls in the middle, Soraya Nanny and Danica Besseril. And offensively, they are very talented. Soraya Breezy will check in, and she will serve. She will play defense. Made a couple huge plays defensively for the Osprey in the last matchup, and really saved them and find a lot of momentum for them going forward. And there's Coach Nelson there. Thank you, Coach Nelson. Good luck.
Thank you.
And I'm going to go down and got double duty tonight. I'll do the player introductions So David Alvarez is going to take over the ads and then direct that camera at me because at the girls. I'm just going to introduce them. So I appreciate it. We're going to take a couple breaks, and then we'll come back for player introductions in about 6.5 minutes. I hope you guys are enjoying. Thanks for joining us on Table Rock Sports this morning, and we appreciate you guys tuning in. So I'm going to make my way down. You guys stay put. NWAC volleyball action coming at you, Rogue Community College style here at the courthouse. Nothing better in the state of Oregon. We'll be right back after this.
That time of year again, time for our huge truckload and meat bonanza at Food for Less. Choose from Chairman's Reserve beef and pork, like in the bag New Yorks, tri-tips, boneless pork loins, and bone-in pork shoulder butts. And we also cut it just the way you want for free. Look for all your bonanza savings on our Facebook and Sherm's Thunderbird website. So remember, always shop at our bonanzas and save.
Now's your chance to stock up for fall with Sherm's annual sale now through October 14th. Save on many items including canned goods, juice, pasta, and more. Grab a whole case of essential everyday canned corn or beans for $16.98. That's just 70 cents per can. Campbell's tomato or chicken noodle soup, only $25.98, just $1.08 per can. Or Hunt's spaghetti sauce, $11.48, a low price of 96 cents per can. Stock up for fall with the Sherm's Case Goods sale at all Sherm's stores.
Sports are in trouble, and officials are in extreme demand.
So we're looking for people like you, former athletes,
parents, and community members.
What it takes is attention to detail,
a positive attitude, and respect for the game.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
because the hard truth is,
No ref, no game. Play ball.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Today's lineup, this morning's lineups rather. First, for the visiting Southwestern Oregon Community College Lakers. Number 2, Abby Stout. Number 3, Leilani Kent. Number 4, Nia Fano. Number 5, Caitlin Nyber. Number 6, Chloe Rothwell. Number 8, Cadence Deering. Number 9, Anona Marsh. Number 10, Savannah Boatwright. Number 11, Addie Penrod. Number 12, Diana Malumbo. Number 14, Maya Rothwell. And number 23, Lily Gagne. Southwestern Oregon Community College is coached by Kyle Smith and assisted by Kaylee Green. Now for your home team, the Ospreys of Rowe Community College. Number 1, Julia Brim. Number 2, Shayla Lacamiento. Number 4, Danica Besseril. Number 5, Olivia Stubenrock. Number 6, Perseus Rosa Suanishi. And number 7, Soraya Nani. Number 8, Adelani Cook. Number 11, Piper O'Farrell. And number 17, Breezy. The Ospreys are coached by Christine Nelson and assisted by Carlin Stroud.
I don't think they're raccoons, dude. I think they're Lakers.
Yeah, they're Lakers, yeah. I called them the Lakers after the coach told me.
I was like, the
He
raccoons.
said they got in trouble because, yeah. Welcome back. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Woo.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you, former athletes,
Parents,
Community members.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
but we need more heroes in stripes, people like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
The roll's perfect.
Welcome back live here at the courthouse. Boomer Marshall alongside David Alvarez as I make the transition from announcer on the floor to announcer upstairs. Here is Swocc serving. Set goes outside. Piper O'Farrell swinging. Dig there. Set outside. And that's going to go down as a kill. And that is number 4, Nia Fano, sorry. So point on the board for Southwestern Oregon Community College. We talked about RCC and their record. Swocc has the same exact record, 16-4. 7 of their 12 girls are from the state of Utah. And there's Breezy with a beautiful pass there. Set on the right side, Stubenrock. Big swing, and that's going to go down. Olivia Stubenrock from the right side. As RCC started a little bit different with Breezy in the back row with rotation-wise as they normally do. Usually Brim and Stubenrock on the floor at the same time, but Breezy starts in the back row. Now Olivia earns herself a trip to the service line. Set outside, big swing down the line is going to be wide, and that's out. Point RCC. So both teams, very similar records, 16-4, I believe both are. So Stubenrock, and pardon me, I called Swocc the Raccoons earlier. That was their old mascot. There's an ace from Olivia. Beautiful serve. And she can change pace and do the dang thing from that service line. So 3-1 early, RCC. There's another one. Good pass there from Swocc, and that's going to be a ball that's a free ball situation. Bump set outside, Julia Gulia with the tip. Set right side and kind of mistimed the jump a little bit, but sometimes those are the best swings you can get as it throws off the block, and they're able to get the fingertip on it on a full swing. It's like a changeup in baseball. So that one able to fall for the ladies from Coos Bay. Set in the middle, Nanny, big swing, good offense. Started with the defense on the serve-receive pass. And RCC out to a 4-2 lead. Adelani Cook checking into the game, or checking into the match, rather. It's an old basketball term, sorry. And Danica Bessaril in the middle. Cook serving. And that's a good one there. Set right side. Block is there from Danica. Good cover down by Swocc. Block is there from Danica. And Besserell back-to-back blocks results in a point for RCC, and Cook will retain the service. 5-2 in this matchup of two of the top teams in the NWAC. Cook, that's going a little deep, but it stays in. Swocc gets it over. Good job by Cook to play it. Too close to not. Bram swinging cross court. Set right side. And Julia was there, but it went off her hand and then out. So side out. Southwestern Oregon Community College. Back to the service line for the Lakers. Addie Penrod. Cook with a nice pass there. Lacamiento, little bump set. Piper O'Farrell on the line, and a beauty from the right side. And that's twice early that Rowe Community College in side-out situations set on the right side. One time it was O'Farrell. Was that O'Farrell again? I think it was. So Piper again there from the right side. I believe, actually, you know what? Check that. It was Steubenrock from the right side the first time. This time O'Farrell. However, 6'3", and Piper showing the one that disappears off the table. As soon as it got over the net, it looked like the gravity really took over. Once again, beautiful serve. That's a great pass there. A little bit of an overset, mistimed by Swocc, and that's kind of in no man's land. O'Farrell does a great job to get the ball over and put it in a tough place. Piper with the dig there. Shayla, Danica, good job covering down from Swocc. There's a bump set, back row, Nia Fond, and Steubenrock just got a piece, but in a scramble situation, Fond with the big swing from the back row, side out, Southwestern Oregon Community College. Checking into the match, number 12, Diana Malumba for Swocc. Cook. Now Julia uses the angle. I asked her before the match, is it okay that I call you Julia Gulia? There it was, Julia Gulia, cross court. And she does such a great job using the angle. Awesome work on a great set from Lacamiento. Shayla does such a great job being the quarterback of this offense. Set right side tip. Steubenrock there. And Swocc does a great job to keep it alive. O'Farrell, Lacamiento, Danica Besserell, big swing from the middle. And when you give them opportunities, RCC can transition their defense to offense and put the ball down. Danica with a big swing in the middle. And a 9-4 advantage here early for RCC. Sarai Breezy serving, and it's a good one, pushing that defense back. Set in the middle, Danica there again. She says, this is my middle. She gets another piece. O'Farrell on the overpass. Danica swinging, putting it down again. Besserell on fire here early. What a job from the sophomore. Timeout. Lakers will take one with them. You're watching live on Table Rock Sports. And I don't.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can, as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as a fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning.
Welcome back. Sorry, we did not have that John L. Scott scoreboard up there in the corner. We do now. I'm going to try to change that. to that. There we go. That looks better. So 10-4 here early. Breezy serving. It's a bullet. Good pass there from the Lakers. Tip. Cook is there. Set middle. Danica swings. Swocc with the dig. Besserell gets another piece. Breezy keeps it alive. O'Farrell will get it over. Good communication there. Ball's at the net. Diana Malumba into the tape. And Breezy's hustle pays off again as she hurls her body towards the ground. No regard. And those are the kind of plays that she can make big time for the Ospreys of Rowe Community College. Here's a big time serve from Breezy. Set right side and off the tip. 11-5. Side out. Swocc. Talking about hands around the ball together. Pinky's down, and there's an ace. For Swocc, it's Cadence Deering. And endearing to the fans of Coos Bay in Utah and wherever else they're from. Prineville. I know there's a girl from Prineville and 2 from Burns. Eastern Oregon connection, Utah connection. O'Farrell, big swing, says. And Danica there again. Solo block, doing a great job. Great job, Olivia. Oh, ball's now overpassed and swung on and put down. Great job seeing the floor there. If she can turn around, I'll catch her number at 10, huh? Savannah Boatwright. Boatwright with a nice swing. And 11-7. RCC, but Swocc has scored 3 straight. Besserell with the tip. 3 blockers there. And Savannah Boatwright on back-to-back plays. Comes up big for the Lakers. Serving, O'Farrell passing, great pass. Besserell makes sure to tip it over the block this time. Down the line, big job, great job by Sarai Breezy on a beautiful dig. O'Farrell, Besserell keeps it alive. Olivia tips, block is there again. Trying to keep it alive, Shayla gets it over. Scramble situation, set right side. Malumba into the block. And Olivia Stubenrock says, I got your block. I got your side out. And in a desperate time when Swocc had scored 4 straight, in scramble after scramble situation, Stubenrock comes up big with the block. RCC, the advantage grows to 4. Perseus, Rosas, Suanishi serving. Set outside. Looked like she was in the net, but no call. Stubenrock through the block, but this time it's going to sail a little bit long. Side out back to Swocc. Sorry about that, folks. I did not have the John L. Scott scoreboard in the left-hand corner of your screen for the first 14 points. That is my fault. But we got it up now. Uh-oh, that's a tough play as it goes into the Candy Cane Barbershop antenna. At least that's what I've been calling it lately. It's like the foul pole, antenna, barbershop, candy cane thing you can't have the ball hit. Oh, what a great play by Mercedes to try to dig that after it hit the tape. But Swocc gets the lucky bounce as it flips over. And Coach Nelson up off the bench, talking to her ladies, talking to her team. And there's a good pass. Set middle, and Nanny is so smart and so crafty. She's like a point guard in basketball, able to see the whole floor and understand where to hit it, where they are defensively, and where to hit it so that way the ball can go down. She doesn't have to just kill it every time. She sees the floor so well, and the tip will work. There's Lacamiento with a serve. Set on the outside. 2 there for the block. Overpass. Diana Malumba with the swing. RCC keeps it alive. Set outside. Going to push long. Breezy has it there. Set in the middle. Nanny swinging on the overpass. It looked like she went under the net. She did. And I could call that one all the way from the second floor as I got the second best seat in the house next to the official there on top of the ladder. 14-11 RCC in a highly contested match so far. Lacamiento serving. It's a beautiful one. Great pass there from Swocc. Set outside. Block is there. Piper O'Farrell, Sarai Nanny. And you want to talk about closing a block. Big time from Nanny and O'Farrell. Lacamiento serving. It's another good one. Set right side. Malumba puts it down, and Diana's got this, can just elevate like nobody's business. She is showtime. Malumba has another gear when it comes to getting up. Really can elevate and put the ball down for Swocc. Good pass, Piper O'Farrell. Olivia right side off the block. Set on the right side. Good dig there from Lacamiento. Free ball situation for Swocc. Set, middle, tip. Lacamiento there again. Out of rotation, so setting is kind of an issue. O'Farrell keeps it alive. Nanny at the net. And Swocc comes away with the point as Addie Penrod got her hand on the ball and hit it in a spot that RCC couldn't get to. So Swocc now on a 2-point run. Looking to build. RCC looking to side out. Serve. Breezy with a nice pass. Set will go outside. O'Farrell. And Swocc keeps it alive. What a play by the Lakers. Quick set. Nanny. Stubenrock. Lacamiento. O'Farrell. Right side tip. Good hustle and cover down by the Lakers. Free ball situation now. Here we go. Get organized, ladies. Nanny there. Two-handed. Set right side off the block and down. And what great hustle from the Lakers and the ladies from Coos Bay as they've scored 3 straight. RCC now leads by just one, 15-14. At the service line for the Lakers, Lily Gagne. And good job by Olivia Stubenrock to keep it alive there after a really good serve by Gagne. Big swing from the outside. And Nia Fong ties it up at 15. Coach Nelson wants to talk about it. We'll send it to break. We'll be right back after this, live on Table Rock Sports.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you.
Former athletes,
Parents,
community members.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes and stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Welcome back here. 15-15 in set number 1. 2 of the top teams in the NWAC. 4-point run from Swocc here as of late. Breezy with a nice pass, set outside O'Farrell through the block and down. Piper with a big swing, and just what the doctor ordered for the Ospreys of Rowe Community College. Julia Brem checking back in. Breezy will check out. Stubenrock serving, and she had it going the last time from the service line. Set, middle, tip. Good job by Julia as he got her left hand on that ball. Down the line. It's going to be out. And Coach Nelson. It hit the coach. It hit the coach. There we go. So that's going to be 17-15. If Coach Nelson counts for a touch, then 17-15. Stubenrock will serve again. And it's a good one. Good pass there from Swocc on the right side, and that's going to hit that antenna. Foul pole, barbershop, candy cane thing. I think that's called the antenna. Maybe I'll just stick with that. So 18-15 as RCC goes on a run of 3 of their own. Steubenrock serving. Swocc, good pass, set outside, great angle, but it's going to be just out. Great attack there from Caitlin Nyber, but just a little wide. 19-15 should be the score. There it is. Good serve from Steubenrock, a bullet. Fong now through the block, and Swocc gets the side out they desperately needed, not deserved necessarily. But Fong with the big swing made them deserving of it. Fong serving. Lacamiento to Nanny. Swocc got a touch, set outside. And down. Big swing. Addie Penrod puts it down for the Lakers. And Swocc comes climbing back, trailing by just 2. Serving. Little bump set. Farrell with a big swing. And Piper puts it down. Big time side out for RCC there. Adelani Cook back to the service line for the Ospreys. And a good serve there and an ace as Cook attacked that right side down the line. And now RCC with a 4-point advantage. Say that 3 times fast. Set right side, a beautiful set. Huge swing from the Lakers as they earn the side out and the service back. 21-18. If you're RCC, you want to slide out right back, limit the damage here. Back to the service line goes Addie Penrod. Penrod now set middle, Danica, and the timing was off there, so Swocc climbs to within 2 points. 21-19. RCC trails. Perseus with a nice pass, a little bump set outside. Julia through the block, good dig from Swocc. Set outside, through the block there. Lacamiento tries to keep it alive, but it's going to go down. And Nia Fong with a big swing on the outside. And Swocc draws within 1. Penrod still serving for the Lakers and the ladies from Coos Bay. Trying to draw even. Lacamiento keeps it alive, but that's going to go as an ace for Penrod. So 21-21. And need a side out here if you're RCC. Swocc scored 4 straight. Set, right side, O'Farrell down the line. It's going to sail out. And Swocc has their first lead here in the first set. Coach Nelson wants to talk about it. Timeout, RCC. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching NWAC Volleyball on Table Rock Sports.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as a fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning.
Welcome back live here. Swocc has just taken their first lead, 22-21. Timeout was RCC. Besseril, middle attack. Block is there. Set outside. Julia using the angle. Julia Gulia with a big swing from the outside.
Needed that one.
Needed it bad as Swocc had scored the last 5. Side out. RCC. Initially, the Swocc's block was there against Besseril. Great job of covering down by RCC. Getting the ball back outside to Julie, and she does the rest. Set's going to go to the right side. Big swing down the line, and Perseus tried to keep it alive, but couldn't do so. Side out, Southwestern Oregon Community College. Diana Malumba back into the match. Chloe Rothwell back into the match. 23-22 RCC. Trying to side out. Perseus, Lacamiento, Brem tipping. Good cover down there by Swocc. Set right side, Malumba. Block was there. Set outside, tip into the net. And that's going to be point and side out for RCC, and we're all tied at 23. Next team to get, next point rather, will then have a set point. Huge point here. Swocc is thinking pass the ball, get a side out. Breezy, though, back at the service line, has other plans for RCC. Breezy serving, it's a good one. Good pass there by Abby Stout. Set goes outside. Malumba tipping. Lacamiento, now a little bump set outside. Steubenrock with a big swing. Swocc, though, keeps it alive. Free ball situation. Besseril, Lacamiento. Steubenrock through the block. Stout there with a dig. Set outside, cross court, huge dig by Perseus Rosa Suanishi. Set outside, Steubenrock, and there's going to be a tip, point, kill, Steubenrock, and a huge point for RCC and Perseus Rosa Suanishi with a big-time dig in a huge situation as RCC now has set point here in set number 1. Breezy trying to finish it off right now. And it's a good serve, good hustle by Swocc. Big swing on the left side. Piper O'Farrell's there with a huge dig. Free ball situation for Southwestern Oregon Community College. Set in the middle, tip. Steubenrock's there. Set it back outside. Olivia with a tip. Good cover down from Swocc. Set in the middle, not much doing. Malumba does a great job of getting it over. Here's a little bump set. O'Farrell right side with the swing. Good dig from Fong. Set back, Nia Fong swinging and down. Nia Fong puts it down for Southwestern Oregon Community College, and the Lakers draw even here at 24. Backs were against the wall right there. RCC had a couple opportunities to finish off the set, couldn't do so. Now we're all tied at 24. Cadence Deering at the service line for the Lakers. O'Farrell passing. Set middle, Danica, block is there. Set outside, Olivia through the block and down. Steubenrock with a big swing. And the Ospreys are pumped up. Now leading 25-24. Besseril will check out. Adelani Cook will check out. Nanny checks in. And Perseus Rosas Suanishi back to serve. And what a great job she has already done in this first set serving the ball. And that's a good serve. Stout there with the pass. Set's going to go outside. Block couldn't get there. And Breezy tried to make the dig, couldn't do so, but a big swing from the Lakers. And they draw even now, 25-25. Stout, the DS for Swocc, back at the service line. Serving and into the net. And if you're RCC, you take that side out any way you can get it. And Shayla Lacamiento now with the third set point for Rowe Community College is at the service line. as they try to close out set number 1 here on their home floor at the courthouse. Lacamiento, nice serve there. Set outside. Good job in the block, and there into the net. And that's going to be point Rogue Community College. Set Rogue Community College. 27-25, and let me catch my breath. Holy cow. What an action-packed first set. We're going to take a break. When we come back, set 2 coming at you here live on Table Rock Sports.
Action-packed.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Luxurious Karastan flooring. The flooring you need to live beautifully. It's time to enjoy savings with style during the National Karastan Month Journey into Savings event. Get a free Karastep carpet cushion and capture the lowest prices of the season with every purchase. And ask about special zero-interest financing during National Karastan Month, exclusively at both Lippert's Carpet One locations, Medford and Grants Pass.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $18 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $18 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
Welcome back live on TableRockSports.net. Boomer Marshall alongside David Alvarez. Joe Brett is our executive producer back in studio. RCC able to come away triumphant there in set number 1. 27-25 though, as Swocc came storming back in the first set after they trailed by as many as 7. Had a couple opportunities to, they actually tied it up and took the lead a couple times. RCC kept fighting back. Swocc able to fight off 2 set points. Finally, the 3rd set point, they're able to get the job done as Swocc went into the net. So here we go, set number 2 here live at the courthouse. And if set number 1 was any indication of what today was going to be like, strap in, folks. We might be here for a while. I think it was 2.5 hours last time. That first set took 35 minutes. So, ipso facto, you do the math. 2 sets would take 70. 4 sets would take 140 minutes. That's 2 hours and 20 minutes, right? And then half of that would be like another 17 minutes. So you're talking about almost 3-hour match if that proves to be the same way as we continue on. Logan Boyd in the house. Love you, Logan. Big swing from Nia Fong, and point Southwestern Oregon College, Community College, to start things off here in set number 1. Nia Fong with the swing from the right side, and now Nia Fong back to the service line for the Lakers. Breezy passing, right side, set, and going to sail out as Stubenrock had the swing from the right side. So if you're Coach Smith and Swocc, just what the doctor ordered for you, a quick start, and there's an ace. And ladies from Coos Bay having fun here early on the bench, trying to bring some excitement. Here's a floater serve. Perseus Suinishi with a nice pass. Lacamiento with a nice set. And Sarai Nani with a big swing from the middle. And it seems like whenever you set the ball to Nani, good things usually happen on the point, whether it's Nani getting the kill then or getting the defense out of rotation. Big time swing from the right side, and that's going to be tipped and down. Big swing from Caitlin Nyber, and an early 4-1 lead for a determined-looking team. Now in red, the Lakers of Swocc. There's a nice serve. Set right side. Piper O'Farrell down the line, and Piper's had a big day offensively and defensively already, but there offensively really another big swing from her. And it seems like, you know, when RCC has a good pass and Shayla's able to set her feet underneath the ball as a setter, she's going to put it on point. And RCC has some big-time finishers at every position. And Swocc with a nice job, and great job seeing the floor there from Savannah Boatwright. Side out back to Southwestern Oregon Community College. Back to the service line goes Chloe Rothwell for the Lakers. Also checking in, Diana Malumba. And Steubenrock on the overpass. Set outside. Block is there. And they get it over. Shayla, Danica, and Malumba with a block. And Diana there for the block, and an early 6-2 lead for Swocc as they trail 1-0, but come out on fire here so far in set number 2. And there's a beautiful serve. Set right side, O'Farrell, and Stout was there, but the setter, Chloe Rothwell, had a tough time getting there. It's a little bit of one of those set bumps, you know. Set digs. How do you call that? 6-3. Oh, it looked like Swocc is into the net there. So make that 6-4. And just that fast, back-to-back points in probably a matter of about 20 seconds for RCC as they trim the deficit now from 4 to 2 over the last couple. O'Farrell, jump serve. It's a good one. Good pass there. Set middle, big swing. Bessero gets a piece, though. Danica now offensively, and the old adage, hit it where they ain't. Danica puts it down on a big swing that just grazed her fingertips. It's like we talked about a little bit earlier, a little bit of a changeup, and sometimes with the swing as big as it is and just catching a little piece of the ball can really put the defense on their heels. 6-5. Set right side. Block is there. Good job, Julia Gulli on the right side. Defensively, but a back row attack. Nia Fong splits the defense and hits that back line. And what a great offensive attack from the back row for Fong and the Southwestern Oregon Community College as they build a 7-5 lead here early in set number 2. And there's an overpass there. Malumba there. And 8-5 now the lead. Two of the top teams in the NWAC squaring off here today in Medford. And so far, it has lived up to the hype. Perseus, Lacamiento able to tip it up and over. Good hustle by Shayla. Fong with a big swing. Great dig there from Rosa Suinishi. Good swing from Julia. Set on the outside. Steubenrock is there. Set. Julia off the high hands. And a good dig and scramble mode here for our Swocc, and that's going to sail out. Malumba a little bit off on the timing there. And the ball will sail a little long. So now RCC back within 2. With that side out, Breezy back to the service line for the Ospreys of Rogue Community College. Big serve from Breezy. Set outside, Fong swinging. And if you're not going to have a block up when Nia's swinging, she's going to put the ball down. Block was late. Nia free swinging and wheeling and dealing from her heels. And good job by Swocc to kind of catch RCC out of their block coverage. So Abby Stout, Besseril, Stout with a dig, and surprising, Swocc just gets it over. Good job by Shayla, recognizing the defense was kind of set in stone there. And great job by the attack there from the setter, who has over 1,000 assists in her career at RCC. And I've dubbed her the straw that stirs the drink for the Ospreys of Rogue Community College. Fong swinging, and even when it's off platform, when she's off, she doesn't even have an approach. She just hammers the ball through the block and the defense. 10-7, Swocc with the lead. Seems like we're content to kind of go back and forth, side out to side out here so far. Gagne serving, set outside, Steubenrock off the high hands. Good defense there from Swocc. Big swing and down. It looked like somebody had a piece of the net. Maybe the ball caught the tape. Good offensive attack for Southwestern Oregon Community College. Timeout, RCC. We're going to keep it right here. Fans, thank you to our sponsors for making this morning's coverage possible, including the Lithia Superstore on Highway 62, your home for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles and trucks. Our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore. Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. Dutch Bros supports the communities that support them, and for over 30 years, there is no better place after the game than Abby's Pizza. Make new memories at Abby's. Folks, today's game is brought to you by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events, and by Hard Insurance, providing personal and business coverage in Grants Pass and Medford. Just a few of our sponsors there that I'll continue to talk about throughout today's broadcast. Another one is Rogue Credit Union is our partner in your financial journey and is proud to partner with Table Rock Sports each year to bring you coverage of your favorite teams. And thank you to Avista Utilities in Southern Oregon for over 15 years in support of our local sports coverage. 11-7 here early in set number 2. Oh, we lost the video there. There we go. Oh, there it is. 11-7. RCC and Nanny again. She just wears that out, man. It's her ability to see the floor. And whenever that little door is open to the right there, she's just able to poop. And they close the block. They're so worried about that middle attack. Swocc has 2 girls there to load that block up. And Nanny can read that right away and see it. Nanny there almost got that block. A little slow on closing it there. But point, Swocc as they swung through the block and able to go down. 12-8 here in set number 2. RCC leading 1-0 as they took the first set, 27-25. Set, Piper O'Farrell off the high hands. And bump set outside down the line, and it's going to be out. So side out, RCC, and the Ospreys draw within 3. Julia Brem checking in for Breezy. I bet you the next time they set Julia, she goes cross court. What do you say? Uses the angle. And good swing there, but Perseus there. Brem, no, she doesn't. She just puts it down, but a great dig. See if they go back to her. Nope, Nanny in the middle. Another great dig. Nia Fong. Off the tape. Lacamiento keeps it alive. Julia with the top spin. And trying to catch the defense napping. Now a little bit out of rotation as Lacamiento had to make the dig. Big swing from O'Farrell on the right side. Ball's at the net and a huge block. Julia Gulia, right place, right time. That ball was at the net, and Julia elevated and won it. Great play by Julia. RCC draws within 2. Fong, set middle, big swing. Oh, and they keep it alive. Julia with her foot. Julia Gulia. She kicked it. She kicked it. Julia. My goodness. I've seen it all. I don't know. I don't know if you can or not, but she definitely used it. Oh, my goodness. Set right side, and that's going to go through the block and down. Number 5, Caitlin Nyber with a big swing. Side out, service back to the Lakers and the ladies from Coos Bay. Addie Penrod serving, and she's a good one. Oh, wow, what an offensive play there. The ball went into the net. Free ball situation. RCC set outside. Julia uses the angle, elevates at the net, and puts it down. And that's why we call her Julia Gulia. Big time swing from Julia. And she just kind of hung in the air and was up there and was like, where am I going, where am I going? Angle, boom. Julia. 13-12. Swocc still with the lead. RCC trying to draw even. And they will there on the overset. We're all tied at 13 as RCC fighting back. And what a set it would be for RCC to win here. Take a 2-0 lead after being down early like they were. RCC serving, set right side, Julia on fire. Whether it's her foot, whether it's her hands, her left hand, her right hand. Cross court, angled through the block. Julia has come to play. Adelani Cook serving, it's a bullet. Free ball situation for the Ospreys, and that's going to go out. Good heads-up play there from RCC. Just like that, now RCC with a 15-13 lead. Timeout. Swocc and RCC on a roll now. We're going to take a break. When we come back, more NWAC volleyball action live on Table Rock Sports. Yep. Welcome back here. We were commenting during the timeout. Southwestern Oregon Community College head coach Kyle Smith called the timeout. His team was back on the floor 9 seconds later, and it might have just been one of those clear the mechanism timeouts, and there you go. Pays off dividends.
Give one for the coach.
Point. That's a way that coach can contribute a point as Cook serves one into the net. Side out for Swocc. Back goes Chloe Rothwell. Setter. Serving. Danica swinging in a beautiful set from Lacamiento as Shayla put it on a dime. And Danica knows what to do with it at the net. Big swing. Her swinging percentage is through the roof. O'Farrell serving. It's a good one. Fong passing. Good hustle by Rothwell. Malumba. Set outside. Brim. Top spin. Kind of floater. Set outside. Brim. Besseril with no approach. O'Farrell keeps it alive. They're going to call that. Nope. Swocc into the net. Coach Smith imploring his young ladies to not run into each other. 17-14, overpass! Julia with a big swing. Great dig from Stout, though. Perseus, set. Julia down the line. Outside, that's going to go out. And just like that, RCC now up 18-14. It wasn't very long ago they were down 13-7. So 11-1 run here over the last 12 points. O'Farrell hits the tape, gets over. Great job by Stout. Malumba swings into the block. Point RCC is their advantage now builds to 5 points. And I think you have to look back to that play when Julia stuck her foot out, kept the ball alive. It's kind of the turning point so far in this first set. Stout, Malumba, Julia with the dig, set. Julia elevates, block is there. Good job by Swocc to come away with the side out. Not too many times when it looks like Julia has a good set does she not come away with a kill. So good job by the Lakers. Cadence Deering serving. Danica swinging, and Danica Besseril. Danica. 2015 on a beautiful set from Lacamiento. And when they do that quick attack, so tough to close a block on them, and then so tough to cover down on that quick tip. Great job for the Ospreys of Rogue Community College. Breezy serving for RCC. There's a little floater. Ooh, that could have been 2. That's going to sail out, though, and call that an ace for Sarai Breezy. 21-15. Serve there. Little bump set outside. Fong swinging. And if I was Swocc, I think I would almost set her every time. Nia is tough to deal with. Abby Stout at the service line need to put some points together here. Lacamiento diving, and just what the doctor ordered for Southwest Oregon Community College is Abby Stout, who's been all over the floor as a libero/DS. Has done a great job for the Lakers. Comes away with an ace there, looking to build some more points. A little bump set, cross court, Steubenrock. Block is there. Lacamiento keeps it alive after Farrell kept it alive. Now a swing from the right side. Set, go outside, Fong. Good job by Perseus to keep it alive. Little bump set outside, Steubenrock into the net. And another point for the ladies from Coos Bay. 21-18. Deficit is 3. Lacamiento. Steubenrock off the block and down. Olivia with a big swing on the outside. And side out, RCC, as they draw within 3 points of closing out Swocc here in set number 2. If you're Swocc, you got a side out right back. Perseus, Rosas, Suinishi at the service line for the Ospreys of Rogue Community College as they look to push to get it going. No block there. Great dig. Can they keep it alive? They do. They get it over. Set middle. Oh, Lacamiento dives and unable to get it. Good attack there from Addie Pinrod, and a side out for the Lakers fans is what they needed. Crucial at a time like that. 22-19. RCC with the lead here in set number 2 as they look to build on their 1-set advantage. Lacamiento, Nanny with the left hand. Swing and Fongs, that's going to sail long. So RCC now leads 23-19. Shayla Lacamiento, the setter, back at the service line for the Ospreys as they try to draw with 2 points away from taking set number 2. Set middle left-hand attack there from Penrod. Set outside Steubenrock. The block couldn't get there. Olivia elevated, and Shayla with a beautiful set. We're at set point, 24-19. Shayla put it on a dime again, and Olivia went right down the line on the offensive attack on the outside. Set point here for the Ospreys. Stout with a beautiful pass. Set outside, try to find the angle. Block was there though. Shayla covers down. Perseus, bump set. Piper O'Farrell there. Stout keeps it alive. Set on the right side. Breezy. Lacamiento. Nanny. Free ball. If they can get it over, Stout does get it over. See where Shayla goes. Back to Piper on the right side. And in on the line. Piper O'Farrell puts it down and puts it away for RCC in set number 2. An exciting come-from-behind fashion and a win for RCC in set number 2. Now up 2-0. 27-25 in the first set, and they're 25-19. We're going to take a quick break. We come back. More exciting volleyball action here on TableRockSports.net. Don't go anywhere.
Time of year again, time for our huge truckload meat bonanza at Food for Less. Choose from Chairman's Reserve beef and pork, like in the bag New York's, tri-tips, boneless pork loins, and bone-in pork shoulder butts. And we also cut it just the way you want for free. Look for all your bonanza savings on our Facebook and Sherm's Thunderbird website. So remember, always shop at our bonanzas and save.
Now's your chance to stock up for fall with Sherm's annual sale now through October 14th. Save on many items including canned goods, juice, pasta, and more. Grab a whole case of essential everyday canned corn or beans for $16.98. That's just 70 cents per can. Campbell's tomato or chicken noodle soup, only $25.98, just $1.08 per can. Or Hunt's spaghetti sauce, $11.48, a low price of 96 cents per can. Stock up for fall with the Sherm's Case Goods sale at all Sherm's stores.
Sports are in trouble, and officials are in extreme demand.
So we're looking for people like you, former athletes,
Parents and community members.
What it takes is attention to detail.
a positive attitude, and respect for the game.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
Because the hard truth is,
no ref, no game. Play ball.
Welcome back. Here live on Table Rock Sports, Boomer Marshall alongside David Alvarez. Joe Brett is our executive producer back in studio. We were just talking, me and David Alvarez, about tough to come back from 2 sets down. But if there's a team that we've seen so far that could do it, that have been right there in set number 1 and set number 2, it would be these young ladies from Coos Bay, the Southwestern Oregon Community College Lakers, led by Kyle Smith, have been ahead in both sets, late in both sets really, had as big of a advantage as 6 points in set number 2. RCC came storming back, and to me the turning point was Julia Brem's play where she stuck her foot out and went off of her foot, and then miscommunication defensively, and it went down for a point for RCC. That tied the match at 15, and the young ladies from Medford rallied after that and really ran away with it after that. I think at one point it was it 13-7, and they ended up winning 25-19. So big time turnaround. And then also in the first set, Swocc had a lead 23-22, and then RCC pulled away with that one. So some late set magic from this RCC Ospreys team, and they're pumped up. And this is what they did against Lynn Benton. They were down, RCC was down 2-1 to Lynn Benton. And then they came out in that fourth set, which is must-win set, and really just ran away with it. And then ran away with the fifth set as well, and it wasn't close after Lynn Benton had won 2 out of the first 3 here on their home floor here at the courthouse. So we're going to make it set number 3 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. RCC with a 2-0 lead. Serving is Lily Gagne. Nanny tipping. Bump set, right side, and through the block down. Caitlin Nyber. And Swocc starts off set number 3, much like they started off set number 2. Serving and with offense. Gagne. Lacamiento. O'Farrell. Swinging, block is there. Fong swinging. Perseus, Rosa Suanishi there. Swing, Nanny. And great hustle from Southwestern Oregon Community College. It's going to be in. Nanny, though. Oh, this one just sailed a little wide and out. And you could see Coach Nelson, as the frustration was on Nanny's face. She thought it hit the line. Coach Nelson right away just hands together, clapping, encouraging calmly. And I think that's huge and crucial at a time like that. You see that calm and that peace from your coach. You kind of take your cues from her. Nanny keeps it alive with her elbow. Wow, good swing by Piper. She used that angle. Good dig, though, from Swocc, and Perseus lunges, diving for it, unable to come away with it. So much like set number 2, Southwestern Oregon Community College starts with a 3-0 lead in set number 3. RCC a little bit on their heels. Nanny tying her shoe. So Gagne will wait. Showing good sportsmanship there. Well, the official hadn't blown the whistle yet. It's a good serve, overpass, and putting it down. Caitlin Nyber. Coach Nelson sits back in her chair and says, we got to pass the ball. And going to let him work through it. Breezy. Big swing. Steubenrock. And Olivia puts it down. Great job passing the ball there from Breezy. Pass with pride. I think I've heard Coach say that before. Shayla with a great set. Steubenrock puts it down and then raises the roof after the ace for point number 2. (4-2). And that ball is going to hit the tape as Steubenrock tried to hit with the floater. Short serve. And unable to get it over the tape. So 5-2, Southwestern Oregon Community College. Nia Fong serving. Steubenrock. Perseus keeps it alive. O'Farrell swing from the right side. Set right side, punched forward. Shayla keeps it alive. Steubenrock. O'Farrell down the line. Great dig there by Abby Stout. Set goes outside and into the net. That's going to be 4, which is illegal. You only get 3 on one side of the net or the other. So 5-3. Now as RCC gets the side out. Besseril into the game. Adelani Cook, serve specialist, also plays in the back row. Cook with a beautiful serve there. Nice pass from Swocc. And in baseball, that would be a foul ball. No, actually it'd be a home run. It hit the pole. It hit the pole, right? But in volleyball, if it hits the pole, it's out. So point RCC. So not the same as baseball. I don't know of another sport where if it hits the pole, it's out. Oh, that's a nice little floater serve as it's dancing and jumping off the table. Through the block and down. Nia Fong. And she's had quite a match for Swocc. Big time swing in on the right side. 6-4. Oh, good hustle by Cook. O'Farrell with a big swing on the right side. Set right side. Block is there. Julia got her left hand on it. Shayla covers down. Set there. O'Farrell. And free ball situation. Piper. Shayla. Bump set outside Julia. Big swing. Good job by the block to get a tip on it. A fingertip on it. Shayla in no man's land. Piper O'Farrell keeps it alive. Shayla will advance it over the net. Big swing there. Great hustle by Cook. Set right side O'Farrell. As this rally goes back and forth, Fong from the back row. Steubenrock with a great dig. Set right side. O'Farrell's going to have to tip. And it's punched over. Out of rotation, though. Steubenrock. Beautiful set on the right side. And O'Farrell, Julia, and a rally that went forever. Finishes off with Savannah Boatwright getting a kill. Good job by the Lakers there. Good job by both teams. Rallying back and forth. Great hustle both ways. And Southwestern Oregon Community College comes away with a point. And then able to come away with the ace. Right on top of it is Addie Penrod. Hit the tape. And the ball just fell over on the right side for the Lakers. Point ace Lakers. 8-4 early here in set number 3. Perseus passing. Little bump set. Julia through the block. Set will go outside and down, and that's the first time we'll call Anona Marsh's name. Anona with the swing on the outside. And a 9-4 advantage as Anona was able to split the block. Serving, Perseus. Passing, Piper swinging, block is there. Marsh and Boatwright. Fong back row, great dig, Perseus. Rosa Suinishi, O'Farrell off the tape, off the defense and down. And RCC able to get the side out that they needed. And now just trail by 4. So 9-5, Swocc with the early lead. Piper O'Farrell serving. Marsh passing. Set middle, Boatwright, and that's going to sail long and out. So RCC now trailing 9-6. Will retain the service. Scored 2 straight. Set right side. Steubenrock does a nice job to get a piece of it, and oopsie. I said a oopsie. So point, Southwestern Oregon Community College. Timeout, RCC. We'll keep it right here. Fans want to say thank you to Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon for 30 years of sponsorship with Table Rock Sports. Great community partners. If you shop at Sherm's, they will save you money. Fans, we also want to welcome back Lippert's Carpet One of Medford and Grants Pass, State Farm Agent Rory Wold of Medford, and Crater Car Wash in the Rogue Valley. We thank you for partnering with Table Rock Sports again in 2025. 3 great additions to our sponsorship roster. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. Also, discover the vibrant lifestyle at Twins Creek Retirement in Central Point. Enjoy spacious apartments, gourmet dining, and enriching activities in a welcoming community. Learn more at twincreeksretirement.com. Set number 3, RCC leading 2-0, but Swocc here with a 10-6 lead early in set number 3. So Coach Smith has rallied the troops. There's another serve that hits the tape and is going to go down. Coach Nelson just called the timeout and talked about communication, I have a feeling. And then the first one out, a little miscommunication on the first play. So a little frustration growing on the RCC bench. Steuben rock diving. Shayla setting. Danica swinging. Not much going there offensively, though. Julia tipping. And Coach Nelson not very happy.
That was 3 of them. That's 3 of them.
Coach Nelson not happy. We're going to keep reading here. Some live reads. Frustration boiling over there for Coach Nelson. But, you know, do you blame her? That's part of your job, right, as a coach? I mean, as a coach, what do we talk about? We talk about, because I've coached for football and basketball here in the Valley, high school level, on varsity level. But I've also coached down to 2nd and 3rd grade thing. It's one of those kids where it can't matter more to the coach than it does the players, and I'm not saying that it does for these ladies, but it's the little things that matter most, right? The elementary things, the tiny things that add up to the biggest result. And so communication is one of the foundations of any great program, right? And so what you have there is some miscommunications on a few back-to-back plays. So Coach Nelson, frustration boils over when it's a little thing like that you've seen this team do throughout the whole season. So let's see now if RCC can respond. They've dug themselves a hole. They're down 12-6, so you got to look at it like this now. Glass half full, great opportunity to make a comeback, because now they got 2 players there, but the overpass, and Swocc now feeding maybe a little bit off of that miscommunication, and 13-6 lead. I believe we have no timeouts left either for RCC in this, and I don't think Coach Nelson really cares. Julia, big swing, cross court. Let out the frustration on that one, Julia Gulia. Use the emotion to drive the force, right? Is that like some Star Wars stuff, DA? I mean, I'm talking about the force. Sarai Breezy back at the service line. And Sarai can put a few bit together from the service line. Tip there. Good job by Olivia. Now we're going to set her. Didn't have much time to get an approach, and that's going to go as a lift against Boatwright. And RCC, got a couple points now. Don't look now, but it doesn't take them much time to find a rhythm. As we watched in set number 2, and that ball's going to land in Klamath Falls, or maybe in Coos Bay, way out, right? Unforced error in the service game. So Breezy, got to apologize. I was just trying to make a little humor out of that one, right? Like, they felt that one in Grants Pass, right? It's like at least a 4 or 5, pointer on the Richter scale. And right back, right? Hey, if we can't have a little fun, then you know what? So 14-9. Only down 5. As bad as it's been, only down 5. Perseus with a great serve. And that's going to go out and sails just a little wide, barely. And RCC, don't look now within 4. They were just down 7. There's my old running back, Eli Saleh. 9-year-old stud hanging out upstairs with us. And there's an ace. Perseus Rosas Suanishi. And RCC trims the deficit now to 3. Oh, another beautiful one from Percy. And that's going to be swung, and it's going to go out. Here comes RCC. When does Kyle Smith call the timeout? And right on cue, almost like it's scripted from me up here, right? No, I'm kidding. Coach's insight, right? Let's call the timeout when we still got the lead. We don't need to call it when we're down 3, right? We're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here, live on Table Rock Sports.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever. Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Yeah. Welcome back live. RCC is trailed by as many as 7 here in set number 3, but here they come, and Kyle Smith earns another point, the head coach for Swocc. Aptly calls timeout after RCC had put about 5 points together. So side out back to Swocc, 15-12. And if you're Coach Nelson, you'd much rather just get this thing over with right now and not have to go to a 4th set. Lacamiento, Nanny, and Sarai with a good attack in the middle. I think I said earlier, when you set Nanny, okay, send it in. It's a point. You set Nanny, you set Besseril. I mean, it feels like whenever you set any of these girls, O'Farrell, Stubenrock, Julia, good things happen, right? Right side. Good job by Perseus. Little overset there. Great job by Stubenrock to keep it inside the foul pole. Ball's at the net. Nanny trying to keep it alive. Shayla chases it down. O'Farrell right side swing. It's going to go after it bounces off the tape. Piper O'Farrell in a scramble situation has the Midas touch. And RCC draws within 1, 15-14. Swocc trying to get a side out. Lacamiento serving. Set outside. Fong with the tip. Shayla there. Set right side. Piper again. Nia Fong cross court. Good hustle. Shayla hustling over. Bump set. Stubenrock uses the angle, cross court, set goes outside, Fong with a big swing, Breezy with a huge dig. O'Farrell down the right side and in. What a play. Sarai Breezy with a beautiful dig. A great set from Shayla. I mean, on point. Shayla didn't even have to move her feet on a ball that was absolutely ripped from Nia Fong. Great play by Breezy. Set the whole offense up. Boom. Piper put it down. We're all tied, and Shayla dumps one into the net. Dang it.
You gotta clean that up.
Shayla. So side out back to Swocc, and I think that's Shayla's only mistake of the match so far. Like, literally, like, only mistake. So, you know, you get one, I guess. You get one. Back to the service line goes Lily Gagne. Nanny, stout with a beautiful dig. Set outside, Fong through the block and down as O'Farrell's had maybe a little bit of room between her hands and the net. Got to get your hands around the ball and at the net and down, right? So that way the ball doesn't bounce on your side of the net. So good attack, though, on the outside from Swocc as they now rebuild a 2-point lead. Good pass from Breezy. Set right side, Stubenrock. It's going to go out, sail out. So 18-15. Side out, desperately needed here for RCC. They climbed the ladder all the way back, tied it up, and now Swocc scored the last 3. Got to pass the ball here. Perseus, Lacamiento, O'Farrell swinging. Opportunity now for Swocc, kind of in scramble mode. It's going to be off Nanny's block and out. Point, Swocc. 4-point lead, Swocc, as they are in a must-win situation here in set number 3 and the rest of the way. 19-15. Set outside, O'Farrell through the block, Stout is there. Set back outside, Fong down the line. Got a piece of it, was Piper O'Farrell. Nanny tipping. Right side attack, off the tape. They keep it alive and over. Middle, block is there. Nanny keeps it alive. She gets it back over. Shayla hustles. Swocc comes away with the point as they now lead 20-15 here in set number 3. And great hustle by both teams. Great hustle by both teams there. Gagne has served 4 points in a row. Stubenrock off the block, and Olivia in a big-time situation, able to come away with the swing from the right side and put it down through the block. So 20-16 now as RCC tries to mount a comeback, mount a run. Stubenrock serving down the line. And big swing from Caitlin Nyber. And Nyber has quite the dance after. Gotta love the emotion. But it looked kind of like it was going to be one of those just floating top spinners, but she hammered that thing. Perseus, Julia, kind of the change-up set. Got a piece of it. Stubenrock, good hustle. O'Farrell advanced it over. Free ball situation for Swocc. And got a little sloppy there. And Piper O'Farrell knows what to do with it when it's at the net and up for grabs. RCC able to get the side out. Adelani Cook into the game, into the match for RCC, along with Danica Besseril. Cook at the service line. And it's a good one. Marsh passing. Set right side and through the block. And that was Nyber again. Caitlin swinging. And up 22-17 now is Southwestern Oregon Community College. For RCC, got a side out. The Lakers are just 3 points away from closing out set number 3. Cook passing. Set there. Besseril blocked there, though. Has Boatwright timed it perfectly. And the Lakers draw even closer to taking set number 3. (23-17). Serving. Rosa Suanishi with the pass. O'Farrell right side, and Piper puts it down. And here's the deal. If you just 1 point at a time and get every point, you're out of here in about 5 minutes, DA. Coach Nelson giving instruction from the sideline. Set middle, Boatwright. Oh, she's into the net. Point. RCC, her follow through took her hand right in the net. I think she had an easy swing. 23-19. O'Farrell serving. And that one is going to fall in a crucial moment. So a gift from Southwestern Oregon Community College to RCC. Here's a free point. And can Swocc regroup and recover after that? O'Farrell serving into the net. So that's going to give Swocc now 3 set points at least. Swocc serving here for the set. Remember, RCC up 2-0. Good job by Julia. Piper O'Farrell swinging. Sets at the net. That's going to go into the net. So RCC able to fight off 1 set point from Swocc. If you had somebody that go back to the service line or somebody you could choose, it would probably be Breezy. And that's who the Ospreys have now at the service line. Super important to get the ball in now and over the net. She does so there. Set outside. Perseus there. O'Farrell. Stubenrock, big swing. Good dig. Back row attack, and Fong's going to sail one long. 24-22. Timeout. Kyle Smith. We're going to stay right here. Fans, check out the new sports voice in Southern Oregon, the Ace Sports Radio, AM 1300, FM 107.9, and streaming live at acesportsradio.com. We have 5 live NFL games per week, along with NCAA and Southern Oregon University football action. Weekdays, it's the Rich Eisen Show. Also, our local weekday show, Tee It Up, Southern Oregon, with Joe Brett. And John Canzano's Bald Face Truth. Check it all out. The Ace Sports Radio. Medford is your sports ground, where the West Coast comes to play. Visit travelmedford.org/sports to learn more about the many tournament venues, outdoor opportunities, and the event calendar to find out what is going on. So 24-22, RCC trying to make that comeback again. They were already down 7 at one point, came back, tied it up at 15. Then Swocc separated themselves here in set number 3, was up 20-15, and then most recently up 24-20. RCC scored 2. Coach Smith took a timeout, and remember, RCC has up 2-0. If they could get another couple points, maybe push this thing a little bit longer, see what happens. Breezy with a beautiful serve, set right side, big swing, and they're going to put it down there. And that's number 3, Leilani Kench. And Kench is going to cinch up game number 3 for Southwestern Oregon Community College and take a 25-22 lead. Or excuse me, 25-22 advantage and take set number 3. We're going to go to set number 4 after we take this break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching live on Table Rock Sports.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Yeah. Okay, welcome back as we go to set number 4. Swocc just took set number 3, 25-22, and Kyle Smith was over there doing, was that the Dougie? What was he doing? He was definitely shaking it. And that's cool. Have a little fun. That's what it's all about, right? He was feeling it, too. Like, he was doing like the, hey, 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 hey. Lot different feeling from one bench to the other. Swocc looks very loose. RCC still huddled, talking as we got a minute left still in this timeout before we go to set number 4.
He definitely doesn't use all his timeout.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got to listen here. It's 2-1. Let's break this down. 2-1. RCC leads. Okay. They won the first 2 sets. First 27-25. Second set, they won 25-19. Swocc comes back and wins the third set 25-22. And for all intents and purposes, this has been a very even match. Swocc had the lead both in the first set and the second set. Both sets that RCC ended up winning. So it's been very highly contested by 2 of the top teams in the league. Both have come into this morning's matchup with a record of 16-4. So "17 seconds," and actually we're going to get started here right away. Now, John L. Scott scoreboard up in the left-hand part of your screen. You can see the scores. And that's going to be sail out. And me and David Alvarez, our video man, I'm Boomer Marshall. That's David Alvarez on your camera at home. Point there for RCC is the offensive attack from the middle. Sails wide. So 1-0, but we were talking early or during the break about how important it is to get off to a good start here for RCC. Big swing on the right side, Nia Fong. Perseus, and that's going to go off her hand. Yeah, that's a tip. And 2-0 here early for RCC. Yeah, no, Swocc in set number 2 and set number 3 had an early 3-0 lead in both those sets. So a little bit different as RCC comes out early and aggressive. Early with some aggression, rather. Lacamiento serving up 2-0. Set outside. Nyber down the line and in. Caitlin Nyber with a big swing, and she has ripped a couple shots lately from the outside. That one goes down the line. Serve. Set outside, and beautiful swing there. Piper O'Farrell with a big-time swing on the outside. Side out back to RCC as they now lead 3-1. And Olivia Stubenrock back to the service line for the Ospreys. Stout is there. Set right side. Nyber there. Perseus there digging. Set Julia cross court. And set outside. Finch. Perseus there. Julia there. Stubenrock advances it over. Free ball situation. Tip. Great job by Julia to read that. Set back outside. Julia through the block of Nyber and down. Julia Gulia with a big swing on the outside. After a great job reading the offensive tip, she just took the step back instead of closing that block. Took the step back, able to make the pass. And then Shayla set her up for a beautiful swing on the outside. They advance there. Stubenrock covers down well. Set on the right side. O'Farrell high off the hands in the block. Offensive attack here. Ball dances on the net. And goes RCC's way. The home court advantage here at the courthouse paying dividends as RCC jumps out to a 5-1 lead. And if you're Coach Nelson, it's just what you wanted here in set number 4. You do not want this thing to go to set number 5. Set outside. Kench off the high hands and down. So Leilani Kench with a big swing. And Swocc gets the side out. 5-2. Early RCC lead. Penrod serving. Piper swinging and down the right side, down the line from the right side. Piper O'Farrell elevates at the net and puts it down. 6-2 RCC. Fans are showing up. Excitement in the air here at the courthouse. (6-2). Adelani Cook serving. Set right side. Nyber there. Shayla with the dig. Can she keep it in? She does! What a great play by Piper O'Farrell. As the set was a little bit overset, and O'Farrell able to keep it in off that 1 foot. Almost kind of looked like a slide into the front row. Slide set into the front row. 7-2. Cook serving. And that one's going to be tough to handle and not going to be able to. So RCC with an 8-2 lead. Coach Smith, timeout. We'll take one with him. We'll be right back after this.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Welcome back live at the courthouse, the home for Rogue Community College Ospreys volleyball here in Medford, Oregon. Boomer Marshall alongside David Alvarez. Joe Brett is our executive producer back in studio. RCC with an 8-2 lead here early in set number 4. They have a 2-1 set lead. Big offensive attack there from Caitlin Nyber as she attacked on the right side, and a beautiful set there from number 23, Lily Gagne. So side out goes to Swocc. Diana Malumba checking in, and Chloe Rothwell. And Rothwell will put that serve into the net. So side out back to RCC, and Piper O'Farrell, who's been outstanding, able to come away with a point. Oh, she kept it in. What a great play by Anona Marsh. The tip there by Marsh. Danica tries to tip one over. Malumba, and that's going to go out. Hit the block, went out. That'll go as a kill for Diana Malumba. So 9-4 after the side out from Swocc. Lakers trying to put some points together. Kench with the serve. Oh, Shayla does a great job of keeping it alive. Boatwright through the block and down. Savannah Boatwright with a big swing. And RCC, now their lead is trimmed to 4. Leilani Kench serving still for Swocc. Stubenrock dives. Besserell with a big swing. Stout gets the dig off her forehead. Set outside. Julia block is there. Boatwright and Malumba combine for the block. Point, Southwestern Oregon Community College. 9-6 as Swocc has scored 4 out of the last 5. Set in the middle, Besserell. Stubenrock set. Julia down the line. Oh, and it's just going to sail a little out. And Swocc now has scored 5 out of the last 6. Is Coach Nelson going to take one? She is not. Gets up. Whispers some instruction to Brem and company. Stubenrock. Shayla there. Julia swings. Kench there digging. Free ball situation for the Ospreys. Set middle, Besserell. And the block is there from Boatwright. I don't know if Boatwright got a hand on it or if it just went into the tape. So now Southwestern Oregon Community College has scored 6 out of the last 7 and got some momentum. Leilani Kench serving still. Perseus, Rosas Suanishi with the pass. Lacamiento with the set, and Besserell with the swing and the kill. So 10-8. RCC's advantage grows to 2. Breezy serving. It's a bullet. Great pass there from Stout. Fong swinging, and that's going to go out. Perseus, Rosa Suanishi dove for it. Couldn't get her hand on it. It was a bullet from Fong, and it probably sailed about 8 feet long. So 11-8, RCC. Breezy serving. Kench passing. Set Malumba. And Diana wasn't able to really get her approach there, get her feet underneath her. So 12-8 advantage for RCC. Breezy still at the service line as RCC still trying to put points together. Nice pass, Stout. Outside Fong, top spinner through the block. Offensive attack here for Stubenrock. Good dig by Stout. Down the line, Fong. Good dig by Breezy. Set Breezy up in the back row. Another great dig from Abby Stout. Fong puts it down. Nia with a big swing. And they trim the deficit to 3 on the side out from the Lakers of Swocc. Abby Stout now serving. Breezy passing, set Besserell right side, and Danica knew just what to do with it. Side out back to RCC as Rosas Suanishi checks back in, and Sarai Nanny. Nanny in the middle. Great set there, quick set on the right side from Shayla Lacamiento. That looked like it might have hit the line, but maybe hit the line on the back line, but it was a little bit wide on that side. Officials right on top of it here today, doing a great job. So side out, Southwestern Oregon Community College, as the deficit for them trims to now 3. Lily Gagne serving. Set middle, Nanny. Oh, great dig by Stout. Great hustle. Outside, Stubenrock through the block. And set on the right side. Nyber there. Breezy's got the dig. Set on the right side. Piper O'Farrell cross court. And Piper puts it down for RCC. And RCC's lead grows to 4. 14-10. RCC up 2 sets to 1. Won the first 2 sets 27-25 and 25-19. Swocc came back and won set number 3 25-22. Lacamiento serving. Stout hitting over. Good pass by Breezy. Nanny with a big swing. What a great set from Shayla Lacamiento. And a beautiful pass from Breezy. Defense to offense just like that. And RCC back up by 5. And good serve by Shayla. Cross court, Breezy there again. Beautiful dig. Stubenrock tipped down the line. It looked like they had said it was going to be tipped, but it doesn't go down as one. So side out back to the Lakers as they are down 2 sets to 1, trying to make this go to a 5th game in a must-win set situation for the Lakers. Beautiful serve. Overpass. Lacamiento does a great job playing it off the net. She's done that about 3 or 4 times. And they're going to come away with the point, but it would be all for naught unless Shayla, the setter, on the overpass reacts. It hits off the net. She keeps it alive, gets the ball up and over, and then the defense does their work on the block, able to come away with the point as RCC. Great effort there. Tipped over by Marsh. Set right side. Cross court goes O'Farrell. Marsh swinging, trying to use the angle. Lacamiento. Julia, she'll use the angle. And Julia Gulia does a great job of placing the ball cross court. And a nice swing, controlled. Knew where she was going with it. And 17-11. Oh, and the serve just catches the tape and goes down. So service error for RCC. And Addie Penrod will head back to the service line for Swocc, trailing by 5 in a must-win 4th set. Julia elevates. Penrod there with the dig. Set on the right side, Nyber. Good hustle by Lacamiento. Persace there for the bump set. O'Farrell get it over. Set in the middle, boat right into the hands of Nanny. Sarai Nanny with the block. Big time for RCC, and the Ospreys' advantage grows to 6 at 18-12. Adelani Cook checking in. Danica Besserell checking in. Got to get Danica going here late. She is a force when we get some good passing, get her the ball in the middle quick. Good pass there, good set, tip there. Piper did a great job, set her in the middle. Ooh, Boatwright was there. She was anticipating. O'Farrell down the line on the right side. Great dig by Abby Stout. Set outside, Marsh there. Besseril there, though, with the block. Set on the right side. Nyber will tip it to the back corner. Cook, Shayla, Julia cross court using the angle. And Julia Gulia puts it down again for RCC. And the Ospreys now have a 7-point advantage here in set number 4. What a great rally back and forth there. Julia puts the exclamation point on it for RCC. Adelani Cook at the service line. It's a good one. Good pass there by Marsh. Lacamiento, and that's going to go down as 2 against RCC. So point goes to Swocc. It's 19-13, not 20-12. Oh, is it for? Okay, my bad. It is 20-12. As I got a big beam in front of me, so I can't see all the action. Wow, big swing there. Savannah Boatwright. So 20-13. RCC trying to close it out, 5 points away from ending this match. Swocc got to make a big run, climb the ladder to get back to even, and then try to win it to send it to a set number 5. 2 of the top teams in the league at 16-4 apiece, squaring off here at the courthouse. Set right side. Piper O'Farrell with a big swing. Great. Oh, they called it down. Looked like Fong had her hand underneath it. She did not, though, as called the ball hitting the floor. So 21-13, O'Farrell back serving for RCC. Piper can do work at the service line as well. And that's a good serve there. Fong. Now Stout gets it over. Free ball situation. Where does Shayla go? Danica off the block and down. Besseril with a big swing. And RCC now leads 22-13. Crunch time. Set number 4. O'Farrell serving. Set middle, Boatwright. Block is there, Julia. Oh, Shayla, Boatwright does a nice job to get her hand on it. Marsh swinging. Good play by Bersays. Julia, the block is there from Boatwright. Man, not too many times does Julia get turned back. She does there on a great effort from Boatwright and Malumbo, Savannah, and Diana. Julia Kench serving. On the slide from Besseril, just a little mistimed on the jump. So Swocc now trailing 22-15. I think it was a good call. It's just kind of sometimes when you go up to jump off your left foot, off of one foot, sometimes you just lose the ability to really elevate. It looked like that's what happened to Danica. Lacamiento, little bump pass back to O'Farrell. Abby Stout there with the great dig. Fong, cross court, and Nia Fong says, hey, we want to stick around and make this thing interesting. We're not just going to let RCC run away with it. And Kench is the one responsible, remember, in set number 3 for about 11, I think it was 11 points in a row at the service line. 22-16. Stubenrock, Shayla, Julia, off the high hands. The block is there, though. O'Farrell tipping, Boatwright there. Good play by the middle. Malumba, Perseus with a great dig. O'Farrell, cross court. Great job there. Fong swinging, Perseus again. Good dig by Percy. Julia Gulia with another big swing. Huge rally there to come away with that point. If you wouldn't have, Southwestern Oregon Community College, you would have had a lot of momentum. So instead of it going to a 5-point game, it now goes to a 7-point game. The 2-point swings are incredible here down the stretch. Can RCC close it out here with Sarai Breezy at the service line? Here we go, 23-16. Set outside, Nia Fong. Besseril's there, it dances on the tape, and RCC quickly recovers. Breezy then hits the tape on the way back over. Boatwright tip. Persia's there, set outside, Steubenrock, and it is a tip. They call it a tip. That's going to be a point, RCC, and now we have our first match point. So if you're Swocc, you got to come away with a side out here if you have any hope of trying to stay in this thing. Breezy at the service line has the fans below starting to make some noise. Coach Nelson employing her young ladies. Set outside, Fong swinging, Perseus is there. Hustle Breezy, can they get it over? Piper O'Farrell does. Set right side, Diana, and did she go under?
Net. Nope.
Under the net, there's the call. Point RCC, set RCC, match RCC, Road Community College, able to get the job done here in 4 sets. So, RCC able to come away with another win, 3-1 here. They won set 1, 27-25. They won set 2, 25-19. They dropped set number 3, 25-22, but then came back to win set number 4, 25-16, to come away with another NWAC victory against Southwestern Oregon Community College. We're going to take a quick break. David Alvarez is going to get out of here. We're going to be right back with the Southern Oregon Sports Commission Know Your Role post-game show right after this here live on Table Rock Sports.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you.
Former athletes,
Parents,
community members.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes in stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Welcome back. I am Boomer Marshall, TableRockSports.net. You're watching Road Community College volleyball. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that John L. Scott scoreboard for you. We're going to put up the break board there. Road Community College able to get the win today here at home at the courthouse in 4 sets. Won the first set 27-25, second set 25-19, third set they dropped 25-22, and then in the 4th set able to get the win 25-16 to clinch the victory here, an NWAC victory and a big one at that. Trying to get Coach Nelson's attention. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, more of our Southern Oregon Sports Commission Know Your Role post-game show right after this.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Welcome back. I'm going to turn this off so we can see Shayla. And I have the star setter, Shayla Lacamiento. Did I get that name right first off?
Yes.
Okay. First off, Shayla, congratulations on the win today.
Thank
Talk
you.
a little bit about the match. I mean, Southwestern Oregon Community College was a very talented team.
Yes.
But talk about just the win overall.
I think we kind of struggled in the first sets, but I think it's just because we just put so much pressure on ourselves. But it was just something that we had to work through. And then our last set, we played our game, so I think that's why we took it.
Yeah, no, you guys trailed in both the first and second set.
Yeah.
But, mark of a great team is find a way to win.
Yeah.
And you guys were able to do that. So awesome to watch. I think kind of the turning point, and we mentioned it in set number 2, was Julia Brem when she stuck her foot out and kicked the ball up. And then kind of from there, you guys tied the match, I think, with that point, or that set at least, and then ended up taking that set, set number 2. Talk about what it's like to be at RCC and the atmosphere and everything that goes into it. Coach Nelson, go ahead and tell the viewers at home and all your fans that are watching back at home what it's like to be here.
Personally, I really like it here, and I feel like I've just finally found a team and a coach that support me.
Yeah.
So it feels good, and I also feel like my team is just so encouraging. And they just helped me to be a better player. And then our program as a whole, I feel like we're all just very close. And when we get support from the women's soccer team or the guys soccer team, it helps us a lot.
Yeah, and Shayla has over 1,000 assists in her career here at RCC and really leads that sophomore class. We lost the camera there for a second. Hold on. Is really the quarterback. Sorry. Don't want the close-up of me. Really the quarterback of this volleyball team as being the setter, and I dubbed you the straw that stirs the drink. I gave you that nickname today. So awesome work. Talk about having those hitters around you that can all swing it pretty well. Olivia and Piper and Julia, who I've named Julia Gulia. I don't know if you've ever seen Wedding Singer, but that Julia Gulia that comes from that. And then also the middles that you have, in Olivia and Nanny. It seems like you just put the ball on a dime and they go up and put it down for you. Talk about that a little bit.
I feel like our team this year is one of our best offensive teams that we've ever had, and coach has said that too. But I just feel like our connection is just getting better as time goes on, and our hitters are just always flexible. They can always adjust. So I think that helps me a lot and helps our team a lot. Right.
And then talk about NWAC tournament coming up, right? Is that going to be here in Medford? Or I think you guys might be hosting it. And you're, hopefully that is here. If you guys win the conference, I think you guys host it. So I talked to Coach a little bit about that. But also talk about, are you going to play volleyball next year? Are you trying to go play?
I'm trying to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll get some of these tapes out for you.
Yeah.
And all will go well. But you've done a great job running the show. It's been fantastic to watch you.
Thank you.
And good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
And you can say hi to anybody at home right now. So that's
hi,
your
Mom.
camera.
Hi, Dad.
Yeah.
Hi, Kay and Shaden and CJ.
There you go.
I miss you guys.
Yeah. Well, she's serving the Rogue Valley in Southern Oregon very well. We get it's a treat to watch her play volleyball and watch these ladies play. So hi to Mom and Dad and all the other people that love Shayla. So great job out there today, kiddo.
Thank you.
And good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
And we'll be here as many times as we possibly can. So hopefully we can bring all those shots back to your family at home. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
We're going to continue right after this break. I'm going to have Coach Nelson come up on the Southern Oregon Sports Commission Know Your Role post-game show right after this here live on Table Rock Sports. Go ahead.
Thank you.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
He is. Welcome back on the Southern Oregon Sports Commission Know Your Role postgame show. I am Boomer Marshall alongside the coach, the myth, the legend.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Christine Nelson. As Coach Nelson, you guys got another NWAC victory today against a very capable opponent.
Yeah.
Southwestern Oregon Community College. I think Coach Smith said they came into today's match at 16-4.
Yeah.
And, man, it seems like every team you guys play is tough, but it seems like you guys always just got a little bit more in the tank than they do at the end.
Thank goodness, right?
Right. Talk about today's win a little bit and, kind of the situation. Every set, whether you guys won or lost the set, you guys had a deficit to overcome, and you guys were able to do that. And that I just told Shayla, that's a sign of a great team.
Yeah, tonight we just kind of struggled a bit to keep consistency. Like we could get up and then we kind of drop and then we get back up and drop, or we started down, fought way back, get down. Like we just weren't consistent tonight. It was but at the same time, you still grind and you're pulling out wins. So you just kind of
like I said, that's a mark of a great team, right? Find a way to win, even when you don't got your best stuff, right? And it's an early start, 10 a.m.
Yeah.
So it's probably a little bit different than you guys probably don't practice or probably.
Well, we practice at 6:30 in the morning.
Oh, perfect. So they were ready for their nap then.
They're ready for their nap after, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. No, but I tell you what, the play that really kind of turned things around for me was set number 2. And Julia had a couple of swings, but then the one where she sticks her foot out, and that ends up tying the set in set number 2 after you guys have been down
that was crazy.
7 points, and then you guys run away with set number 2, and all of a sudden that 2-set-to-none lead, because it looked like there for a while in set number 2 that they were going to come out and go ahead and take that one. They came out with a lot of energy, and looked like you guys were on your heels a little bit, but kind of one of those little silly plays can kind of change the tides, right?
Yeah, that's kind of that momentum, and the biggest challenge is can you grab it? Like, can you grab it and ride it? And in moments like that, we did. And in other moments, I'm like, where'd you go? It's
right.
I'm just still like you said. I'm proud of the way they fought through and just kept grinding. And we're like, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. It's gonna be okay.
Right. Always better to learn from a win than learn from a loss.
Absolutely.
Right.
I'll take that.
So no, that's kind of one of those deals. The coaching adage is like, hey, you guys want to learn from this win or learn from the loss. So that's kind of one of those cool things, and that's what great teams do, right?
Yeah.
Able to take those little things and add them up to a big result. And you guys just keep finding a way to do it, whether it's Piper O'Farrell or Olivia Steubenrock or Julia on the outside, and all three of them kind of bring a different flavor of the way they swing the ball or swing at the ball. And then Nanny and Besserville, same thing in the middle. Like they both do so many things well, and they almost counter each other perfectly on the floor. It's really it's beautiful to watch. I mean,
it's fun. It is one of the best, it's one of the best offensive teams we've had. And the nice part is one person doesn't, you don't have to be on every night. As long as you're solid and you do your job, somebody's going to step up, and the goal for Shayla is to find him. Whoever's on, we got to give him the ball. And who's ever playing well, Danica and Soraya are completely, they're just different players. They do different things, and
their movements are different. The way that they present themselves in the middle, Danica's just gonna smash the ball, and then Nanny sees the floor I said she's like Magic Johnson up there in the air. She can really just pick her spots where she wants to hit the ball. It's amazing to watch. And then you watch Olivia or Piper go down the line, and then you watch Julia use the angle.
Yeah, she hits that angle shot.
She's so good at that.
That's her shot. It's a good shot too.
Well, and it's almost impossible for the defense to cover if
it's hard to defend.
When Shayla is really putting the ball just literally on a dime, right?
Yeah.
And so Julia's kind of up there, kind of like Nanny, okay, where am I going to go? I'm going to use this angle, or I'm not going to use it so much. And she's just kind of at the net, like Michael Jordan hanging it, and then switching to his left, let's see where I'm going to go with the ball here, because it's right there. And those girls are hungry for the ball at the net.
Yeah, they want they all want to hit. It's a fun team. It's a fun team to coach.
Right.
They're and really it's about how do we how do you just keep, for us now it's how do you keep getting better, and every team comes we were talking about that after the game. Like every team comes with what like their best. Like
Right.
no one shows up and is like, I'm just.
No, you're going to get everybody's best shot. You got a target right on your chest, right?
I know.
And it's kind of a cool place to play. There's a cool little ambiance about the courthouse, and it's kind of a little home court advantage
it
too.
is.
And I love it. I mean, it's so much fun to watch the ladies play. And I'd be remiss not to mention like Breezy, like diving all over the place, right? And Cook had a couple, great service runs today, and then Perseus too. I mean, she's so solid and defensively, and really when you guys are like really clicking the serve, like receive game is like when you're passing the ball, like nobody can mess with you, right? Because offensively you have so many weapons, and you can set so many different players. Right, and you could even set Breezy in the back row when she's in, and she's dynamite, right? I mean, she just hammers the ball. So, a lot of offensive weapons, but it all starts with that defense.
Right.
And it's pretty awesome to watch. So,
it is.
Great job, Coach.
That's our biggest goal right now is how do we continue to get better on defense, because we know the offense is coming. Like, the offense comes. Like, we don't have to worry about that. It's
right.
Can you serve receive? Can you dig? Can you do that? Because when that's rolling, man.
Right.
It's good.
I think I heard you last match say pass with pride. Is that a thing that you say, or did I maybe
you might
not hear
make that up, but that's nice. I like
okay.
that. I
Pass
like
with
that.
pride.
Pass
okay.
with pride. I like that.
I thought you said that like when you called the timeout once you're mad about not passing the ball very well, but they had a pretty good server, and I thought you said pass with pride, so I mentioned that.
I like it.
Okay, good. Maybe we got something that sticks now.
Maybe we got something new, right?
Hey, yeah, Coach Boom in the house. Okay,
like one of the things is we have to one of the things about serve receive is it's really, I mean, you have some technique to it, but it's like defense in basketball where it's an attitude, it's being aggressive. It's like, I'm going to get this ball. And sometimes you get passive.
Right.
And you let the ball play you, and you got to go be aggressive and go play that ball. So I like the pass with pride. That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, it's an attitude. You can't play without it. We can't win without it, kind of deal, right? There you go. That's an attitude. I love that. That's old mantra of the old basketball coach Dennis Murphy from South Medford. So, but no, thank you so much for everything. It's been great to be a part of what you guys have done this year, and I can't say enough how much more forward I look to see what you guys are going to do and hopefully host that NWAC tournament.
Yeah, we're knocking on wood right now. That's
bang, bang, bang. Yeah. That would be awesome. But
it would be.
We'll keep our fingers crossed.
One game at a time.
One game at a time, 1 point at a time, right? One practice at a time, one step at a time.
What do they say? The most important game's the next one?
Yeah. No, you're only as good as your last swing, and hey, go get the next one, right? Well, hey, that's going to do it for us here at the courthouse, and going to do it for us on the Know Your Role, or the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show. RCC able to get the job done today against Southwestern Oregon Community College, 3-1 in pretty convincing fashion against one of the top teams also in the NWAC. So for Boomer Marshall and David Alvarez, for Coach Nelson, Joe Brett, our executive producer, back in studio, I want to say thank you for tuning in this morning. Good afternoon, good night, and God bless. Sweet. Thank you so much.
I'm headed to